So we have ourselves a random order match. Switching will be off.
And on pinball, we have a Meowth bonus. If this, how do you clear this bonus? I guess if you clear it, it's a really good sign for the game, but
you clear this one by hitting enough of Meowth's coins there, and if you don't hit enough, you have to go back to it next time you unlock the bonus.
Oh, I see, okay. It looks like that one wasn't cleared.
No, I do believe they actually cleared that one. I think they got enough
did?
there.
They did? Okay.
So the next bonus that they will go to is the seal stage.
Looks right out the gate like someone sees something on red that I don't. But there must be something about that team that matches up well on the whole against blue, because we don't know exactly how they're going to be able to fight each other.
So it appears as though Lileep will be the strongest Pokemon on blue's side here, but Metang does have Flash Cannon, which will hit back for super effective damage.
Lileep, yeah, usually does big work. Thankfully, this is not a Lileep set. Well, thankfully for Red, I should say, this is not a Lileep set with recovery.
It is also incredibly slow.
But Silcoon is not one to lose the slow race.
Yeah, having Compound Eyes and Stun Spore means it will very likely not miss with its move.
Compound Eyes Stun Spore, I missed that. That's pretty sweet.
Along with Sweet Kiss as well.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is that a Zubat, or yeah. I thought it was a Crobat for a second.
Down in pinball, I was like, I don't see a Zubat anywhere in this match. Alright, we're going to get things kicked off in the Main Street Coliseum.
And we have Lileep against Ninetales. And they're going in for the Sunny Day setup. I'm not sure they want to do that against the Ninetales, but... Tanky.
And with Lileep having all special attacks, it does not matter as much if it gets burned.
But fortunately for Ninetales, it has pretty good special defense, even if that is super effective damage from that Ancient Power.
However, it will be enough to two-shot that Ninetales, so unless they get a big roll here, Lileep will be able to knock out it.
And that recoil working against it hard. It's down. But like you were saying, they now have the tools with which to fend off Lileep.
And with Metang faster than Leap, it should be able to knock it out without taking any damage.
It's down. Again. And thankfully, not going to take any of that super effective damage in the sun. That would have been brutal. So it looks like Red's going to try for that flinch.
And even with Cascoon, or is that Silcoon? Sorry, Silcoon's nice defense, it still does a decent amount of damage.
Yeah, that was some good damage. But like you said, that Stun Spore was just destined to hit.
So with Metang now paralyzed, Silcoon looks to set up with a Sweet Kiss.
Putting an inappropriate amount of RNG hacks on that Metang.
Metang's chances of connecting with Silcoon are low, and it hits itself in the face.
Ouch. That's gotta hurt.
Silcoon tries to pierce with Mega Horn, and they get a critical hit.
Between the paralysis and the confusion, it looks like Silcoon has gained the upper hand in this battle.
Silcoon goes for the not very effective psychic move. However, it's not your normal psychic move.
Possibly the only psychic move that could ever be justified to be used in battle against Metang.
Unless you see a special Metang, you could use Mirror Coat, I suppose.
Well, that's true. I was phrasing it poorly as, damage-dealing psychic move.
And speaking of damaging moves, Silcoon will take out Metang. Squirtle will be up next for the red team.
Looks like red is going to go for setup. Going to try and make that Squirtle nice and tanky to survive.
Squirtle is also holding a Citrus Berry, so it will be able to restore its health later on in this battle.
And it looks like they're trying to set up, Blue's trying to set up the same thing. Oh, but the Psywave instead of the Confusion Hacks.
And a critical hit from Brine will knock out Silcoon. Tangela will be up next for the blue team.
That was probably in Brine range too, right? So the amount of damage that would have done.
Yeah, I don't think the critical hit there mattered.
Oh, certainly not. It's just funny to think that, of the overkill sometimes.
So as the last Pokemon from each team takes the field, Squirtle will be fully paralyzed.
It looks like they wanted to set up bide strats, but with paralysis. That's a tricky proposition. And the Iron Defense completely negated by a critical hit.
Lashed by Power Whip and taken down. Tangela will win the battle for the blue team.
And the random number generator strikes in favor of the underdog.
So that critical hit ignored the Iron Defense boost that Squirtle had.
And it had done a Swords Dance, right?
Yeah, so I can only imagine how
Ouchie.
much damage that really did.
Ouchie.
Ouchie indeed.
And we've got ourselves a Weedle on the red table. Boom! It's someone's.
Someone with a pink name. You won the token or the badge. Actually, good job.
Big damage on that Ghastly.
Take that, Morty.
We hit him with stars, as everyone knows. Stars are super effective against ghosts.
It makes me think of Swift, which would actually not work on a ghost.
It's the, No, but I have no... It's holding a ring target, clearly. And Exodocto 385 gets the token.